Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the HIGH-5 podcast, HIGH-5 After Dark. I'm your host, Malcolm from Malcolm&Mary, and today we're going to be taking a look at some beautiful products off the shelves of HIGH-5. I'm joined by the lovely Mr. Turnt Life himself, Mike Walden. Welcome in, brother. Long time no see. Welcome back to the podcast.
Hey, thanks for having me, bro.
Excellent. Of course,
it's our pleasure to be back.
Yes, and speaking of which, what are we trying this time around?
I am doing something from Seattle, and it's the hybrid. We're doing the Runtz Cola.
Yep, that's Seattle's private. Yep.
Gonna put some Runtz Cola in my diet.
Absolutely, and that's Seattle's private reserve, a top shelf farm. We do also have the Runtz Cola in flower, and it looks incredible. But the pre-rolls for the gram are a much cheaper option. So I decided to go with the pre-roll version of that strain. But this is also the first time it's on the podcast. What's that smelling like?
I'm getting nice little limey smell off of it.
Mm.
It's limey. It's limey, but it's also got a little bit of grass notes, but it's pungent. I want to dig my teeth into it a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, just a little bit mouth.
It smells really good though. Yeah, it smells excellent, bro.
Okay, wow. Okay, how is that joint rolled? These are also 2 full gram joints as well.
As you can see, they're rolled up pretty nice. You got them. Usually, there's always something at the end right here.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like they twisted it all the way to the end.
Yeah, and then snipped it. They probably snipped it too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, just to show you, like, hey, you don't need to do anything to this. You don't got to shimmy it down. You don't gotta. They were probably just looking out.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's looking like some molded cheese right now. It's chunky and funky.
These are good signs. These are very good signs. Okay.
But they're fired up, my guy.
All right, hell yeah. What's that dry pull taste like?
I'm still catching a little bit of the limey notes, and I'm also getting a little bit of slight hibiscus in there too.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still catching the green and the real limey notes out of it, but it's also like really like vanilla and hibiscus.
Beautiful.
I like it. I like it.
Oh yeah.
It's really floral.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Like in a pre-roll, you don't usually get that.
Yeah, and you know that's full flower. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So we'll see how that burns. I'm gonna definitely.
It looks like
it. Nice. We'll have to see how that burns and how that flavor translates. Thank you, Turnt Life. We'll check back in just a moment. And I am going to be doing the cotton candy because Adrian is going to follow up. This is herbs oil. We've got the cotton candy. Today, Adrian won the raffle, so I shall do my tiny bowl and the lovely Miss Pumpkin, Penelope Pumpkin. We love Penelope Pumpkin. We're going to do a tiny bowl of this and then give this to Adrian so that they can follow up and let me know their synopsis. This herbs oil, number 1 in the bin, reeks. Literally reeks. So I was excited as soon as I saw it. Texture on it is phenomenal. The nugs are great. Let's go ahead and finally open this up and see what that nose profile is. I find anytime, once again, ultra budget tier option. This is an ultra budget tier option. I wish I could say the price on here. I can't. But anytime I come across anything in the budget tier that is fire or gas, it is a necessity to recommend it. We are in it for the best bang for the buck, not for what costs the most so that because of that, it's great. No, we are looking for the best deal, period. And that's in all aspects of life, period.
Agreed.
So, you know, we love the fact that this was the case. Now let's go ahead and open this up. Let's see. Oh my God.
Yeah, what's that smelling like? What's it smelling like?
It has like a sandalwood, very strong sandalwood, similar to Hindu Kush, honestly. This honestly smells like purple Hindu Kush, straight up. It looks like purple Hindu Kush too. I'm not gonna hold you. And honestly,
Really?
herbs oil would do some bullshit like this and put Hindu Kush and label it anything. But it's got a super sweet, undeniably sweet sandalwood, like licorice lavender. Sandalwood, licorice, lavender is what I'm getting. 100%. And it's unmistakable. And the sweetness is not a floral sweetness. Even though there's lavender in it, it's still more of a sugary sweetness. And my mouth is literally watering. Like under my tongue, my jowls are firing. So we love that. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these nugs. Boy, if that's not a Hindu Kush nug. If this is not a Hindu Kush nug.
Real. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear.
Bro, look at the manicure. It's like coral. It's literally, I can't squeeze this. Bro, I'm squeezing this as hard as I can. Stick. You see the stick, bro? Come on now. And the budget chip or something like this to happen, we love that. This smells exactly like Hindu Kush. I feel like this is labeled incorrectly and this is actually Hindu Kush. But nevertheless, we're going to deal with the terpene profile that we have in front of us. I'm going to grind this up and I'm going to get this into Penelope Pumpkin. But before I do so, I want to make sure that when I grind this up, maybe some essential oils will pop out even more. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get to write those down. It does, on the very tail end of everything, have a little bit of like onion must, maybe like 10%. You know what I'm saying? So I got to write that down, 10% onion must at the very end of it. And I think that's also, yes, I think that's what's making it so loud. You know, the licorice sandalwood lavender is hard to make that like really, really, really loud unless it's like an artificial flavoring. But like I said, exactly. And for the price, already I'm happy. Already I'm pleased. If this even gets me the tiniest bit high, this is an amazing deal. So I'm excited to try this, and I'm excited to have Adrian try this after me. So let's see. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and break this down. Mike, have you got a chance to get any of those desired effects or get the flavor profile on that yet? I'll be right back.
I haven't even started yet, my friend. I was waiting on you. I was just letting you do your thing and do that description. I was like, all right, are we doing a countdown? How does this work? I was said 3, 2, 1.
And also, and Mike, for the rapid fire, what's your favorite track out right now? What's your favorite music track right now? Go. 5, 4.
Circo Loco. I'm doing Circo Loco. Okay. I'm going Circo Loco. I've been on Circo Loco since Her Loss came out, and I'm still swearing by Circo Loco.
Wow. Okay. Who's that? Who's on that track?
It's the Drake and 21 Savage, Her Loss.
Yes. Shout out to turning it on in the shop today. You was like, Malcolm, here you go. It just hit a little low. I said, no, we running this. We running this to the end. I need to hear every track if that album come on 100%. Big shout out to Champagne Poppy and 21. Y'all ever in Portland, y'all know who to rock with. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who to holla at. That show would be crazy. 21. We had
to change the words though, because we was at work. So we was like, all of these nugs, you know that I am smoking them as soon as I get home.
We had to make it PG. Did we call that PG-21? We're going to call that PG-21. No pun intended. Boom. That was good. PG-21. 21.
No, it's actually really good. It's going solid too. You look all the way around. You don't have any runs on it.
Yeah, white ashes immediately. I see it.
Yeah, I'm getting. What's crazy is like when I started out, it seemed like lime green, but now it's feeling more like it is feeling more like the vanilla and hibiscus coming out in it. And it's tasting really good, honestly. Like, you know me, I'm always looking to be disappointed when it comes to pre-rolls. I'm like, let's see what they got. But this one, they kind of brought the heat on this one. I'm not upset at all. Shout out to SBR Crap. This is pretty good, actually.
Wow. And is this your first time trying Seattle's Private Reserve?
Yes, it is.
Really?
I'm a first timer. Yes.
Really? Okay, good. Good.
This is my first go, and I didn't smoke anything prior to this, so I can be truthful about all the effects.
Yes, it's the undivided attention. Yes. We love that. Okay. Let me go ahead and jump into this. Let's see. Here we go. Wow.
What are you getting?
The essence of that sandalwood and lavender fills right back here. It's not necessarily a flavor right away. Like when I inhale, all I'm getting is really the temperature of the smoke. But after that, the exhale and the breaths following it are minty sandalwood lavender. And it's just beautiful. It's just at this, and this is when you have to keep saying at this price. In the budget tier, it's got the curb appeal, the texture, the moisture, the stickiness, the scent. It's got the flavor so far. We're going to see how this burns. And it's funny. The only thing I said, Mike, this is about to be a 20 out of 10. But I said the only thing that could really stop this is if I hit it and it's the harshest thing ever. Sometimes flower looks great and then you smoke it and it's not the same experience. We see it all the time. But I said, if I smoke this and this experience is not harsh or it's not, god awful, this is about to be
a winner.
It is, and it is. When you can smell it in the bins in the budget tier, you can feel it, you gotta believe it. You just believe it. Because this right here won't let you down. It really, let me go ahead and take, look, Mikey, this is the part where I say, let me go ahead and do a little bit more research. Yeah,
go one more time. My friend, please. I'm not wasting my time on this thing right here. No time wasted.
Okay. This is one thing I will say. Flavor-wise, this has a little bit, and it's smooth. The only thing that's getting me that little cough is the potency of it. That potency is hitting me right in my sternum, and it's like, hello, I'm home. That's just knocking on my sternum. But it's very smooth, and it's a potency cough when it happens right away, and then it's gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm even talking while I'm coughing. Sometimes if it's like an irritable throat smoke or it's harsh, it won't go away. You hit it, coughing, and then can't stop. You know what I'm saying? It's like
or you have a bunch of trikes.
Exactly.
That trike sting. So it didn't give you no trike sting. It just flowed. I feel that.
No. Okay. It's beautiful. It's literally beautiful. And I will say the one thing I think that's a maybe a little bit different from Hindu Kush than this is Hindu Kush sometimes is a little bit more appley. It has that like a licorice sandalwood apple, where this has that licorice sandalwood lavender. And I find that this flavor-wise has like a beefiness, like a gaminess to it, as well as the lavender and sandalwood. That Hindu Kush I wouldn't really taste. Hindu Kush be like licorice, sandalwood, and that's it flavor-wise.
Right.
This has a little bit more.
Profiles.
Yeah, this has a little bit more going on to it. And once again, this is a hybrid. Hindu Kush is a land race strain. It's gonna taste one way. This can taste a whole bunch of different ways, and this probably has a bunch of different phenotypes or a whole bunch of brothers and sisters that taste a little bit different also.
It has to be if you're catching so many elements.
Exactly. And it is. But I will say immediately, not mad at the experience, love the smoking experience. So far, it's checked all the boxes. And we shall continue. It is midnight. You know what I'm saying? We're getting towards the end of the night. I'm looking for something that's a little bit heavier. Maybe something that can, get me in the direction of going and laying down and, watching one of the last games of, whoever played today. Big shout out to all the sports team out there. Mikey, what sports team you following right now? Go 5, 4.
I was on Seattle. I was on Seattle, man. I was disappointed about the loss, but man, shout out to the 49ers. They doing well. Yeah, shout out to the 49ers. It's true. Who you think gonna take the Super Bowl? What you think? Oh, that's a tough call. It's kind of wild this year, so I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know this year. Like this year is really, it's really up in the air. But I don't know. I've seen a lot of weird things from the Vikings that I kind of like. So I don't know
Okay.
if they're gonna get all the way to the big dance, but like I see a
Wow.
lot of things in the Vikings that I like.
If the Vikings win, I'm buying you Rays, right?
Right.
If the Vikings win, I'm buying you a raise, 100%. I'm gonna say Mikey said it first. Mikey said it first.
I like what they're doing.
If the Bills are still in it.
Yep.
I gotta fuck with the Bills. I gotta fuck with the Bills. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I'm not even a football fan like that, but I gotta root for New York. I heard a table came into the restaurant the other day talking. She was a Bills fan. She was like, "We still got a chance." I was like, "Okay, wow. Well, I guess I gotta root for the Bills because I know it's not the Giants or the Jets." I given up all hope.
The Giants did lose, but they did well though.
Really?
They're on the come up.
Okay.
And so are the Jets. So like all New York area teams and New York State teams are really on the come up right now. So
it's about time.
I said that first too. Watch out. You're gonna hear a lot about the Giants, Jets, and the Bills.
Wow.
They're gonna be in a lot of conversations coming up in the coming year.
Wow. Okay. Very fair. Okay. Hell yeah. All right. Big shout out. Of course, I got to represent, you know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for Chelsea FC, the soccer team, you know what I'm saying? Gotta love it. We love Chelsea. Big shout out to West London. Big shout out to England and the Premier League. Big shout out to everybody. Big shout out to Messi just winning the World Cup, period. Just shout out to Messi and him being great.
Shout out to Messi.
And he came back to France, is in Paris Saint-Germain, playing on his club
team.
Man,
no shouts out to Salt Bay.
No shouts out. You're right. I'm taking a hit right now. R.I.P. Ness. I'll take a hit for that right now. Here we go.
For real. That cat messed up the ceremony for real.
Lost his mind.
All right, I'm gonna stop. Stop me from the scene and opinion piece. Weed opinion piece. SPR, great job. You already got me rambling. That's a good thing.
It's a great thing. And also, I would say, it's funny. I literally was about to be like, let's jump into the desired effects and see how I feel on this. I'm still super social. I'm still very engaged. And I'm willing to listen because I'm acting like a trampoline and I want to bounce right back. Like when you get excited, I get excited. When you say something, I say something.
Me too.
And also, it's like you're also fueling me. Like as you're talking, like I'm like, it's like winding me up. And I'm like, okay, like I'm getting ready. And it's like a roll on. And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm also very ready to ramble. Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of good elements. Honestly, like this Rums Cola, like there's a lot of good elements. I don't know what the cross is. I need to figure out the cross because the sativa side is really kicking in. And I'm just like, oh, I want to talk about it. And no, I don't know that much about soccer, but I've been playing FIFA, so I'm getting there.
Yes. Yes, Mike, join. Mike, the one thing I'll say, and I'm gonna send you a website so you can watch every single game game that happens. I'm gonna send you a website so you can just watch it and stream it whenever you want, and it's ad free. It's amazing. I've been watching this since I was in high school. A soccer can be a little bit difficult to follow because it's not easily accessible like that. This website can let you watch it at any point in time in the day. So literally, like I said, I work for a job. When I get home and about to go to sleep, that's the only time I get the chance to watch the soccer game. It's not live then. So I just pull it up on the website and can just watch it. And then better yet, when I fall asleep, I can then wake up in the morning or pause it and then just resume whether it's the next 24 hours and I'm in the bed, then I resume it. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Like sometimes it takes me 3 days to watch one game, but guess what? I still watched it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope.
No spoilers, no nothing. Shouts
out to the website that carries the replays. I don't know who you are, but if you're underground, then not shouts out to you.
Exactly. And also shout out to all the full match replays and all the sports, period, websites. We love that.
Yes.
Because my website, not for nothing, my website got every other thing on it too. I just never even watched it because I just be watching the soccer. They be having boxing, UFC, all the time, everything on it. It's great.
Right. Right. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Shouts out to the replay places. Y'all
exactly. Exactly. Because we need you. Yes. Yes.
Okay, now I'm starting to get the indica side now. Like the eyes are getting a little bit low, and I'm just like, okay, I'm starting
Okay.
to like the decompression is happening. So yeah, you get both elements from this thing. I like it. It makes you social, but then it also still gives you like the low eyes and relaxed feeling. I like it.
It's well rounded. It's well rounded.
Yeah, it really
Yes.
is. It's like when it's being true to its hybrid name. So
Yeah.
yeah, Runtz Cola definitely get out of shape, man. It's good.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. And I love that. I was hoping that. So that's amazing. And especially in a 1 gram. So how high are you right now as you are this far through the joint? How far are you through the joint? What are you halfway?
I'm about
Or you're at the verge?
25% left. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
getting to the end.
Okay.
It's getting to the end.
How do you feel scale of 1 through 10? Potency wise?
I would say potency wise, I am at a relaxed 7.
Beautiful.
I'm at a
Beautiful.
relaxed 7.
Okay.
Where it's just not, it's not super intense, but I still have like the mouthiness going. But then again, I feel like I could just be like, yeah, on to you, Mal.
Okay.
So
Fair.
you can do both. You get both out of it. It's dope.
Okay.
I like
I
it.
love that. Okay, very fair. Okay, thank you, Turnt Life. And once again, I had the cotton candy from Herbs Oil. This little guy, when you see it, just grab it. Like there's a good
Yeah,
amount
I'm
left.
definitely gonna try it. Thanks to you.
If you like Hindu Kush, you'll love this. This is great. This is awesome, and it's grown so well. Like I said, all you got to do is touch it in the bag. You know. I can't even hear it. Let's see. Let's see. Ready? Let's see. Look at my finger.
Okay, so yeah, when you hit it, it was sticky, and now you're trying to put a press on it, and it ain't happening. Okay,
No, it's beautiful. It's really, really
nice.
beautiful. And this is one of the cool things, right? Strains like this, I showed it to a customer today. Let me open this up. Strains like this, he saw it and he said, "Oh, but it's not frosted." He said, that's questionable. I almost said the N-word. I said, motherfucker, did you not see it? I said, did you not smell this? I said, can you not smell this and touch this? I said, have you lost your mind? He said, I'm gonna go with that fat panda. I said, sir. And I let him do his thing. And I let him, but Mike, listen, I let him do his thing. Okay, but because when you think, and like I said, this reminds me of Hindu Kush. I'm going to break this down very, very quickly. Hindu Kush grows in the Indus Mountain Valley range in Afghanistan and Pakistan. Those are very harsh, cold climates. Very
Yes,
quickly,
they are.
especially
Mountains.
from summer to the fall and winter, when weed would naturally crop. So when you are especially talking about late bloomers, like a heavy indica might be, because it's a short and bushy plant, they might not be, budding and ready to be cropped really until late November, maybe even. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So why would they hold their precious essential oils on the outside? They're usually with strains like this on the inside. So when you break open one, well, oh my, I don't have my phone next to me, but I can look at it. But yeah,
no, I can see it. It's pretty. You got a pretty good lens there.
No, let's see.
It.
I'm sorry. But you see, it's coated. That's a stem in the middle, but it's coated in trichomes, literally.
Yeah, I see it. I see it, and it's got some nice little like reddish yellow hairs.
Pistils. Yep.
Yeah.
It's the pistils.
The nice little red, but they're not. Yeah, they're like a reddish yellow from what I can see.
And the thing,
yellow.
This is, and like I can it looks like sugar. It literally looks like granules of sugar just glistening on this. You know what I'm saying? And it's just beautiful. And the thing is that the pistils run all the way down to the stalk, and they're literally separated. They're separated from the bud. Like I'm touching the pistil literally right now with my finger, moving it freely. And it's so
really hard for you to not tell me that it ain't Afghan from all of those. That is so many of Afghan.
And the thing is, and it's got some, it's got some beautiful purple coming, like stemming off of the bottom side. Now, what does purple weed mean? Absolutely nothing. But any plant turns purple when it gets cool, under cold environments. That's why some growers, as we say, we shock them. Some growers, if they're growing granddaddy purple, will drop the temperature in the room when it's cropping time. Even plants on the sidewalk when you in the wintertime are purple. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what chlorophyll does. But this, Casey said it beautifully. He was like, I can't remember how he said it exactly, but he was like, if it's from the inside out, that's the actual, like the hues from the plant. Because it's very minimal. It's very, very minimal. The entire thing's not black, purple. But if it's from the outside in, like sometimes forbidden fruit and, people try to give a granddaddy purple, another example, all these exotic looks by stressing the plant. You want to be wary of that. You want to be wary of that. And I say you want to be wary of that because I believe plant matter that has been stressed like that doesn't burn as well. I always come across flower and it's all so purple, it's so beautiful. And then you roll it up and that shit don't even burn. And it's like, what am I doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? It's like, Malcolm, you did nothing wrong. The chlorophyll no longer has its substance to it as it usually does. It's been changed. The chemistry of it has changed. You know what I'm saying? So these are all things that just take into effect. But nevertheless,
they just cooled it too long.
Exactly.
They cooled it too long, and they allowed too much frost.
Or they didn't need to drop the temperature in the first place. Just grow it how it's supposed to be done. They're trying to do that for curb appeal, but you don't need to. Why are you changing Mary Jane? Let her be great. She'll be great by her damn self. She'll burn perfectly fine, just like this, and be incredible for everybody to love and
for real, ban cooling.
Yeah, no, literally, yes. And
cooling.
Well, I wouldn't even say cooling. It's chilling. That's chilling. Like literally chilling the room. You want to, if it's summertime, you want to cool your room. They got fans all over the fucking place. So they definitely do cooling, but chilling and freezing, I don't know about that. But nevertheless, okay, Mike, you ready? It is time for the scale.
Only during live resin. That's the only time you should be using.
Exactly. And but see, that's even after. That's after it's out of the soil.
Oh, it's a cut.
You see what I'm saying? It's cut. And then it's frozen. And then it's processed. Even they know not to do that. You know what I'm saying? The way it is. It's the way it is. But okay, Mike, it's time for the scale of 1 through 10. Would you buy that again? And remind the people but before we do, what's your favorite fruit? Go. 5, 4, 3,
apple.
2.
Definitely.
Really? What kind of apple?
Yes. Granny Smith, man. The more sour, the better.
It's really.
I'm a huge Granny Smith fan.
Okay, wow. Okay, you have to go to New York and visit.
Strawberry is second though.
Strawberry.
I know, surprise, motherfuckers! It ain't watermelon. They said an apple a day keeps the doctor away. I don't know if I believe that, but Granny Smith is good enough that I'm chomping anyway. So
wow. Apples are always very tough for me. I can eat them if they're cooked. But I have like a little mild allergy, like makes my mouth itch and throat try to close up and shit like that. So I got to be wary of raw apples. But strawberry is my first. So I'm
is it that, or is it like the wax? Is it the wax from the apple, the artificial genetics?
But I've tried peeling them before. I've tried everything.
What about organic?
I don't know if I've ever had an. I've been to an apple orchard.
Yeah,
I was going to tell you.
What it is like there's a lot of wax. There's a lot of wax that comes off of those. So it's like unless you've actually washed the wax off of the apple, there was wax on it. So it's like going organic, and then you can usually actually see the film come off of it when you put it like in a lukewarm water. So something to consider, bro. Like, and maybe I know because I'm a fellow allergy sufferer, so it did the same thing to me, and it was because like, dude, just the genetic modding and them just dressing them up and trying to make them look pretty, and in the process of that, it makes my throat itchy as hell. So I'm right there with you on that.
Okay,
not to cut you off.
You're amazing. You're fantastic. I was gonna tell you, you need to, if your apples are your favorite. I've been to an apple orchard, but I'm from New York. So it's apple, like it's like a big thing. So like in school, we used to go to like apple orchards and like watch them like process and have the fresh cider. Now those were great. And I was a kid, so I kind of like just did it to do it. And I think I drank mostly cider. I didn't really eat the apples. I'm okay when I do the cider, so maybe it is, something that has to do with, what's on it when they process it. But nevertheless, yeah, you would love that. You would love that too.
Not to get sidetracked, but just
when the apple and the like scraps are in the sacks and they pile them real high, and then they have a machine that squishes everything down, and that's where the liquid runs off and it catches it in a big drain. And you go and like put a cup to the like sacks as it's falling out apple cider. That is like sex liqueur. Like that is the most ridiculous thing. I remember drinking this and being like,
what?
It's like the
You
most
said he was
sweet.
intoxicated?
It's like the most sweet. It's like the most sweet sour juice ever. It's like heaven juice, like nectar. Literally,
he said he drank that kind of. Oh,
exactly. I would drink that in the club. I would literally drink that in the club.
Oh, okay.
Very fast. Okay, but and we should. But Mike, what's that scale of 1 through 10? Would you buy that again?
I have to definitely give it an 8. Like as far as like.
Wait, remind me which one this is.
This is the Runtz Cola from the Seattle, the SPR craft.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, Runtz Cola, and yeah, I still have that little piece of it left. I've been showing this like 15 times. See what it does to your short-term memory, people. You see what it does? No, I'm just kidding. I haven't even let it back up. It's great though. I would give it an 8, man.
An 8.
I have to definitely give it an 8. Yeah,
wow.
8 for great. And I would actually buy this. And I'm not a pre-roll guy. I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm craft artist.
Right, of course.
But
of course.
I would definitely go there again on this. Runtz Cola. Shouts out to Runtz Cola.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah, no private reserve. You guys, y'all did something with this one. Good job.
I love that. And the Seattle's Private Reserve, like I said, also check that out in the regular flower too, because we still got it. Big shout out to Seattle's Private Reserve coming in a top shelf in the top shelf section. Actually, bigger shout out to them for having cheaper pre-rolls, and their pre-rolls are like middle tier for 2 grams. The flower is top shelf and it's like top shelf. So big shout out to you dropping down the pre-roll price, but still keeping it quality flower.
For real, it is nice. Like I still got one. It's like you got it, and you got one left.
Yes, and that's heavy. That's dangerous. Okay, but what you think the best time of the day for this is? What you think?
I would say the best time of the day with this would be an afternooner. If you have like a good afternoon to be spending like gaming or out with your friends, like it is really like good social stuff. So even if you're not used to being social, you'll hit this and be like, look at the person next to you in line and be like, oh, so you got the blue takis, huh? I like blue takis. Those are delicious.
Oh my God. Yes.
So it makes you talk when you're not even ready to talk. I'm super talkative. So.
Oh my God. Why do I feel like blue takis taste like? I've never had takis in my life. Period. Why do I feel like blue takis taste like hot Cheetos but blue raspberry flavor?
Nah, it's just hot as hell and blue.
Really? I love that.
Yeah. It's just hot as hell and blue. The only difference is they put that FD and C number 4, the blue number 4, the blue number 6 on there. That's the only difference. Then this still tastes like the nacho chip hot as hell, and it's blue. You're like, ooh, this is supposed to be cool. Nah, not until you taste it. It's the actual opposite of what your mind thinks. You learn, oh, this is cool.
I thought it was going to be sweeter, but it's still hot. I'm crying. Love that. Literally love that. Okay, big shout out to Takis. Okay, thank you, Mike.
What's your number? I keep sidetracking you. What's your number? 1 to 10. Would you buy it again?
Okay, ready? Here we go. Immediately. In all honesty, this is a 12 out of 10. This is a 12 out of 10. I got the cotton candy. Yep, I got the cotton candy from Herbs Oil. This is a 12 out of 10 because I literally have so much left in this bowl. This is green. This is black, right? The rest of this is
Mhm.
green. You see this green? Only that really
Yeah.
that corner is black. I am so scared of this. Don't even need to smoke the rest of it. I am to a point
Really?
where I am to a point where I am so satisfied with the experience, so full. I'm genuinely full. My body is
I'm
definitely under the influence.
shocked.
Ready? My
I'm
body is
shocked,
definitely
bro.
no, you're amazing. The body is definitely under the influence. My head is very composed. I'm able to say everything that I want to say and more, but I notice it. Like I'm undeniably high. You know what I'm saying? In a
What?
beautiful way. I feel like Mary Jane has her arm around my shoulders. And we just chilling.
What?
We literally just kicking, literally. And it's no pressure. Everything is great. My stomach feels like very, very at ease. It has a very slight uplift. You know what I'm saying? Just coursing throughout it. It's so slight. It's welcome.
Wow.
I think this is to the point where I feel like if I continue to smoke this, what I am experiencing currently is only going to continue. And I'm like, I don't need to, because
You're good where you
isn't
are?
that this it's because I'm good where I am, but I understand, just like Hindu Kush, it's not a stony knock you out. It's a composed, calm, collected, and sedated.
Okay.
That's what it is. It's literally calm and sedated. But it's as you keep going and going and going, you're only going to stay this calm. Calm is calm. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really get drowned.
Right.
It doesn't really get, a dizzyfying. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really make you, feel uncomfortable. It's an incredibly calm and comfortable experience, which is why it is my favorite. This is why I like Hindu Kush so much, is because it allows me to be calm but still be myself. It allows me to
But
still
12
be
out
able
of
to
10.
at 12 out of 10.
I ain't been here
It's
for a
gotta
while.
be.
I ain't been around for a while. I ain't been here for a while. Have you ever scored a 12? No,
Yeah,
I'm
I've
just
scored a
asking
30.
for a few
I've scored a
friends.
30. I've scored
Okay,
a 30.
I'm asking for myself. Really?
Yes.
So the
And
highest
guess what
score is
that
a
was?
30.
Guess what that was?
What was it?
That was
Lay
the
it on
High
me.
Guys. That was High Guys Purple Hindu Kush.
Of course.
Yes, and it was well. I like what I like.
For
I
real.
like what I
For
like.
real, I can tell.
I like what I like.
Man, you done hit this one and made it your girlfriend. You're like,
Everybody,
well,
everybody has their strains. Mine just so happen to be in the
word.
budget tier. They really do. But it's the problem is they're diamonds in the rough. So it doesn't happen often. These past couple of weeks, we've been getting some crazy flower in the budget tier. Cowlitz and the ATF. Caleb gave it an 11 out of 10. I'm sorry,
Really?
Caleb gave it a 10 out of 10. Yes, not this last episode before this. Caleb gave it a 10 out of 10. But also there, Noel gave the Mandarin Skittles that they had from Cowlitz. Both of those two from Cowlitz were grown by Mount Baker, literally in this last week. And now they had this out there. And when I came across this, I was like, I gotta be dreaming. I was like, I have to be dreaming, because the budget, there's no way the budget case looks like this. But surely enough, fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. I love how the case is changing to check out our budget case. If you have a chance, please check that out.
Start there. We were talking about this the other day, me and Josh. You need to start there and work your way. If you go, like I said, these can be diamonds in the rough. It's few and far between if they have really good things like this, right? But imagine if you start there and you find it. Boy, you just won. You literally just got free money. Literally. Like, stop going against the grain just to do it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
please take a peek at Cowlitz.
Yes.
Cowlitz always finds a way to do a super re-up and reload. So you will always find a secret gem in Cowlitz. Just take an extra look at that package, and it will tell you who the sub guy is. Exactly. When you find the sub guy, you'll find the magic. Shouts out to Cowlitz, man. Y'all always stay fully loaded. Click, click, boom. Shotgun crew.
Yes. Cowlitz, and I'm gonna give a shout out to Walden, because Walden got fire usually always, but I can't say that because they do
bring back Mickey Kush. You hear me at Walden Farms? Bring back Mickey Kush. Stop playing.
We do want to see
Mickey
so
Kush beautiful.
Back. It was
beautiful. Nostalgic, bro. Like gelato nostalgic. Straight up. Bring back Mickey Kush.
Yes.
Please and thank you. at
Yes.
Walden, please and thank you.
Yes. And Walden's got the OG cookies that looks really, really good out right now. It's rock hard, which scares me a little bit. I wish that it wasn't so rock hard, and I wish it was more of this soft, squishy, lovely, beautiful texture. But yeah.
Well, Walden
Anyway,
is deceptive though, because it can look any type of way. You're like, ooh, you don't know. They all just
yeah.
like that one. They pack all their fun on the inside. So I think it's their growing
Yes.
method, but they always
It's
pack that funk on
outdoor.
the
It's
inside. Yeah,
outdoor. If you're
yeah, it's that
outside
outdoor
in the
method.
elements,
Super out.
why would you? There's
Yeah,
water outside. There's everything
yeah,
out. There's wind outside. There's pests outside. Why would you keep your glory essential oils on the outside? You wouldn't. You literally, some of them are on the outside just because it's Mary Jane and she's so great. So she's like, I gotta, exude this everywhere. And also,
right.
terpenes are there as a repellent. So
Yes.
bugs are supposed to get to them and say, "Oh, I don't want to do this." You know what I'm saying? So they don't eat them. But nevertheless, like I said, all those elements are going on. It's just outdoor bud. But now it's the full spectrum sunlight.
Plus the flow of the wind, man.
Yes.
So much different pollens and different mixtures of things are carried in the wind, and it carries over to that plant. So
straight
it could
up,
just
yeah.
some of the best pollen from an upper valley or a lower valley, and if it's blowing north to south, it could be in a lower valley to the south, have flow up north, and you're actually catching pollen from a southern valley just on the way the wind blows. So it's just there's so many different outdoor factors. I agree with you.
Me and Bree were talking about this the other day. We're going to India. We want to go to India next October. Northern India, for New Delhi probably, or Delhi. But we want to go to India, and I really want to go to Pakistan the border, just so I could go to the Indus Mountain Valley Range. You know what I'm saying? Take a tour guide out there. If because I know there are a lot of restrictions and a lot of areas and a lot of hurdles we may have to look at before we make this decision. But I really want to try and do it, because if I could just smell it in October, like I just want to be there just to smell it, or just to know, like, wow, my most favorite thing in the entire world really is by the thousands of acres. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to smell it. A landrace strain where it still is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, enjoy the splendor. Taking the splendor. I'm not mad.
Could you imagine
I'm not
walking
mad.
by
That'd be
a
awesome.
landrace? Even also Thailand, going and smelling the weed that grows out in Thailand. Of course, you can't really do anything with it.
My cousin lives in Thailand and Bangkok.
Imagine being in.
It's dope out there.
I'm going in April.
Oh wow!
For Thai New Year.
They've changed the whole landscape, dude. Like since the legalization, because they went to where it was like punishable by a lot of prisons because of time. Yeah, it's all recreational now. Yeah, dude, weed is recreational in Thailand. You're not knowing this, and you're going to visit it?
No.
Yes, it's recreational. I was just about to say that. These cats be pulling up taco stands. They have mom and pop like pop-ups, bro, like food pods in Portland. In Bangkok, yes, bro.
Well, I knew that. I knew that with the food, but it is legal. Is it
they're
legal
doing that with
in
the
Bangkok?
weed too. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
No, you're lying. Yeah, you're fucking with me. You're fucking with me. Is it really?
Bruh. I just told you, my cousin lived in Thailand.
I have to check.
She's been there since before legalization, and now after legalization, weed is legal in Thailand. Like, yes.
No, I gotta find. I need to know. No.
Yes.
Let me look at this right now. Let's see.
My gosh! How dare you test the knowledge of turnt life?
No,
he just put it upon you.
I just want to make sure for myself. I'm not down.
No, just kidding, dog. No, but for real, yes, it is, bro.
Weed is now legal in Thailand. Wow.
Yes, it is, bro. I told you.
Wow.
She's been there before Prohibition and after. So they popped up like taco shops now. They have like all different kind of vendors like everywhere. Like vendors are starting to compete. It's a whole different commercial market there.
I
Like
open my
they,
business. I open my business. I go and compete. That would be great. Oh
it
my
pops.
God.
There are pop-ups, bro. There are weed pop-ups.
Okay. Okay. Very fair. That's kind of
It
like New
is.
York.
It's
That's
insane.
literally just like New York. That's just like New York. Okay.
It,
Very fair.
you will enjoy. You will definitely enjoy yourself there. Don't even worry about all the details. As soon as you land, it is on and popping.
It's on and popping. And yeah,
Trust me.
I'm going during literally one of the busiest points in their year for Thai New Year. I'm gonna be in Bangkok. I'm in the southern eastern part, Sukhumvit. So I'm probably by your cousin. If your cousin is in Bangkok, I'm definitely in their area for sure.
Yeah, around Bangkok and Chiang Mai too.
Chiang Mai. Okay, nice. Hell yeah. I got an Airbnb. I got a Airbnb, not a house. It's an apartment. But there's not really a lot of houses out in that area where it's really, really busy. Of course, just like the city of New York. Because I was trying to get a house. But I will say the apartment that I'm at does have a rooftop pool. There's a lot of rooftop pools in Thailand. Hella
That's
rooftop
because
pools.
it is hot. It is hot, my friend.
That I
It
also am
is
ready
very,
for.
very, very, very muggy and hot.
And bring it on.
But
I'll be happy as
because
soon
of the
as I eat this.
conversion, though, because of the conversion, you will be able to eat the most exquisite of things, and we're talking at like 5-course meals, and then when you get them, you get the bill because it is because the conversion is from what dollars to baht. So
Right.
when you get the bill and it says some baht, you're like, oh, you look at the conversion and it's only like 35 $40 for an experience here in America. That would probably cost us something like between the lines of 150 to probably $225 for that whole experience.
Wow.
You get the same experience over there for $50 to $75.
Wow.
So yeah, be ready for the street food, but then again, you'll be able to have like the best of the best of the best for $50.
Wow. Wow.
It's
And which I
awesome.
also want to do because it's vacation. You got to do that at least one night. You got to do that at least one night. Go to like a James Beard Award winning restaurant or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Go check out what that city has to offer, the best they have to offer. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1000%.
And living accommodations is the same too because of the conversion.
Yep.
So
Yep. My
you're able
Airbnb is
to
$61 a night. Mad cheap.
yeah.
Mad cheap.
Yeah,
Mad.
to us, yeah, but $61
Yeah.
a night there, you get a room, and you get to actually rent something really, really, really nice for that
Yeah.
price.
Yeah. You're right. And my place is dead ass nice. Okay, but I feel like I say all that to say because this is ramble. This is ramble week. Like I said, it's still awake. Like this is an indica dominant hybrid, but I'm still awake. You know what I'm saying? I still feel great. What now?
Went 26 places, my bad.
No, literally. This and the Runtz Cola is great sesh weed. If you ever want to kick it and you're like, I'm going to a session, I want to get something, I want to get a couple things. Get the Runtz Cola and whatever else you're gonna get, because these are very good back and forth. It's great. It's very, very good. And both have that, like, I feel like we're both floating at the nice same kind of route. But speaking of which, I'm like I said, still not even finished this. I'm supposed to hit this again. I low-key was like, oh, I'm gonna get on the podcast. I'm gonna go on a date tonight afterwards. Come on now. Come on. I think I'm gonna do us both a favor, me and her, and go ahead and lay my ass down. Or maybe have a slice of pizza and then lay my ass down. Because I feel good, but number one, I got dry mouth. Number two, I'm a little bit too dreamy. I'd rather be, because this is the first date.
Right.
This is the first date. So I'm not I'm not trying to be too lullaby dreamy, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to seem disinterested. So I'm like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I'll make her wait a little bit longer. I'm gonna play hard to get. We're gonna make her wait a little bit longer.
That's a good move, though. It's a solid move. You got to make sure that you got your A game.
Exactly. Never showing up to the test smack. I can see if I smoke, like, for instance, the black garlic kush. It was a CBD strain I smoked in a podcast a couple episodes ago. That I could have smoked and went out. I would have been like, okay, I need to go out and have a drink because I need to complete this experience. This is
right.
good. This is like Malcolm is
Yeah.
happy at his happiest self. He's good and he just feels great.
Me too. I don't think I want to go the second one. I think I'm good on this first one, and I'm probably still gonna, get a session or two of Madden in or something.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I'm ready to call it.
And this one for you is enough because remember, it's a gram. You know what I'm saying? That's 2 grams in that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a gram.
Yeah.
That's a gram.
No wonder I'm quitting. That makes sense.
Exactly. I was like, don't feel bad. That is 1 gram joint for sure. That was packed with bomb flour. We love it. We love it.
Yeah, they did a good job on that one. Definitely.
They really did. Shout out to Seattle's Private Reserve. Definitely shout out to Herbs Oil. Thank you. They do use, it was processed by My Weed Bunny. But nevertheless, this is great. And with that being said, it seems as though we have come to a close. I want to give a big shout out to everybody smoking weed out there, enjoying Mary Jane, and to Turnt Life for keeping it turned.
Hey, thanks for having me, bro.
Yes. Oh, dude, our pleasure. And remember, everybody stay high and humble, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace. Have a good one, y'all.